Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing some very interesting Ninjago Dragons Rising future news, I suppose you can say, brought to us by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt, well, for the most part, involving the master of Lord Ras, whoever that mysterious character will end up being. We do have a bit of news to talk about beforehand though, but we will be talking quite a bit about multiple statements made by Doc Wyatt, again, all of which focus on Lord Ras and his mysterious master. But first, let's start with this piece of Ninjago news. We actually have more of an idea as to what exactly the release date of Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2 officially will be. I know we have the leaks and all of that good stuff, but again, the official release date has been rumored to be September 4th. Seems like that is now double confirmed, as Rotten Tomatoes also uploaded the Season 3 Part 2 teaser, but unlike LEGO, they actually attached a release date of September 4th, 2025. I will still say, take it with a grain of salt, because again, this is not the official LEGO group coming out and saying, hey, this is the release date, but again, this is double confirmed now by the same source. So while we still cannot take this as 100% fact, I think it is looking very likely, especially since, again, the teaser for Season 3 Part 2 came out a little bit earlier than what we were expecting, especially compared to last year with Season 2 Part 2. So as such, I feel like the release date of Season 3 Part 2 could be officially a little bit earlier, hence September 4th looking more and more likely, and now it is double confirmed by Rotten Tomatoes. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt still, but it is looking very likely that September 4th will be the official release date of Season 3 Part 2 for Ninjago Dragons Rising. So now, moving into some statements brought to us by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt surrounding the Master of Lord Ras, we will start by taking a look at a statement brought to us by Kevin Burke, another head writer on Ninjago Dragons Rising. Yeah, not Doc Wyatt, but Doc Wyatt also had a very similar reaction to this, so I figured why not just include Kevin Burke's post here. But someone asks the following question. I was wondering if you could answer how old is Lord Ras and how long ago did he and his master meet for the first time in the Ninjago timeline? To which Kevin Burke responds with, patience, ... Like I said, Doc Wyatt did have a similar reaction, and it is a fair question, I will say, because we still do not know, again, how long ago Lord Ras and his master started this entire scheme, how long ago they started this plan, how long ago they even met, or how old Lord Ras is. The only sense that we have is that Lord Ras met his master when he was very young, as seen in flashbacks in Season 2, so that's really the only indicator of how old this guy is and how long he's been working for his mysterious master. But either way, it does sound like this plot point will be relevant later on, and the show will ultimately reveal this. Maybe it's a big spoiler regarding who his master is. It's hard to say, but I will say keep the timeline in mind. It sounds like it does actually matter. Next up here, we have someone asking Doc Wyatt a plethora of questions, but the one that we are going to focus on more so here is question number 3. We might talk about some of these questions and of course the answers that follow in future videos, so stay tuned. But in terms of question number 3, someone asks, how does Ras know for certain that Master Wu is the cause of the merge? To which Doc Wyatt replied, his master told him. So that's how Lord Ras knows for sure that Master Wu caused the merge. He was given the information by his master, but my question is, how exactly does his master know? Is it someone that has ties to Master Wu? Maybe like the first Spinjitzu master? Maybe someone like a Source Dragon? I know there are a lot of really wild fan theories out there, but I think at this point, it's kind of hard to say that fan theories regarding who Lord Ras's master is are kind of outlandish, considering, again, it could literally be anyone. But still, it sounds like Lord Ras's master does have the information about Master Wu, that Master Wu caused the merge, so again, might be someone close to Master Wu, could be someone that he knows personally, could be someone that knows a lot about Master Wu just in general. That leaves a bunch of doors open for who this guy could end up being, and I'm very curious to see, again, how exactly Lord Ras's master knows that Master Wu caused the merge. merge. But now we know that that's how Lord Wrass found out. So again, might be something worth considering for the future of Ninjago. But then finally, we get to the last and most interesting question here, which is this one. Someone asks this question: did Wrass get the task of freeing the Forbidden Five from his master, or did he think he could use them in his plan? If the Five had been fully released in Season 2, Episode 10, and had not betrayed Wrass, what role would they have played in Wrass's plan? To which Doc Wyatt replies, unfortunately the answer to this is a little too revealing. Ask again in the future after you know who his master is, and after that one thing happens. Trust me, you'll know it when you see it. Okay, so kind of a loaded question and also kind of a loaded answer here. Again, this is by far the most interesting question in this entire lineup. So again, the concept of Lord Wrass freeing the Forbidden Five was a part of the plan, right? From what we understand, Lord Wrass wanted to free the Forbidden Five, take control of them, and use them in the Tournament of the Sources to ultimately win, get all the elemental powers to the Cauldron of Realms, etc., etc., but he was only able to free Noct. But again, if all of the five had fully been released and had they not betrayed Lord Wrass, I'm curious as to how far they would have gone and how big of a role they would have had in the overall plan aside from just being there to farm elemental powers. Now, some Ninjago fans have been speculating that because of Doc Wyatt's answer, maybe the Master of Lord Wrass, whoever that might be, planned on replacing Lord Wrass with the Forbidden Five after Lord Wrass freed them. And I could totally see that being the case. Maybe, again, the Forbidden Five are much more powerful in terms of, again, just beings. Maybe they would have fit better into the overall grand plan of Lord Wrass's master, whoever that may be. Or, again, maybe they would have just joined the team of Lord Wrass, been there to assist him in everything. But again, the fact that Doc Wyatt can't talk about this and that the answer is a little bit too revealing suggests to me that maybe the Forbidden Five do have something to do with the master of Lord Wrass. Maybe it's someone that the Forbidden Five know personally. Probably not someone like Thunderfang, but who else did the Forbidden Five interact with that also has a connection with Lord Wrass? Well, what about Zarkar, a previous elemental master and someone that we know won a previous tournament of the sources? Again, depending on what his elemental power is, I could totally see him being the master of Lord Wrass. And maybe he planned to ultimately have Lord Wrass awaken the Five just so he could personally get revenge on them. Maybe that was a part of the overall plan after the Five had served their usefulness. I'm also curious to see what exactly, again, that one thing is. Because Doc Wyatt said, again, ask again in the future after you know who his master is and after that one thing happens. What is that one thing? Is it the death of one of the Forbidden Five? Is it the death of Lord Wrass? Again, maybe Lord Wrass's master has been secretly working with the Five this entire time. Then again, the Five might not be relevant after Season 3 of Dragon's Rising. I personally think they will be, but if they're not, well then surely they don't have much to do with the overall plan, right? Well, again, I'm not so sure. I'm curious to see, again, who his master is and what that one thing is. It sounds like it's going to be a very, very major upcoming event that will probably answer a ton of questions at once. Maybe when we get more information, maybe when Dragon's Rising continues even further. I feel like the Forbidden Five do connect to the Master of Lord Wrass somehow, but again, in terms of how, we have yet to see. But with that being said, everyone, we got a ton of new information surrounding the Master of Lord Wrass, and we went over quite a lot in today's video, so leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments surrounding pretty much everything that we talked about here. What exactly do you guys think of all of this? And hopefully you enjoyed this one. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here, but feel free, again, to leave all of your thoughts, theories, speculation down below. We have a ton of stuff to talk about, a ton of things to theorize about. Be sure to do so down below in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.